Hey guys, it's me again. I am on my floor today. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do my setup for videos, but I think we have a winner here today. So today we are doing the Booktube Newbie tag, which, yes, this is my third video. Yes, I should have done this 2 videos ago, but who needs to do things in order? Okay, first question is, why did you start this channel? I started this channel because I had been slowly getting back into reading, and was watching a little bit of booktube, and a lot of the books that I was reading not a lot of people were reviewing or talking about. So I wanted to be able to talk about my favorite books since it didn't seem like a lot of people on booktube were talking about them, and a lot of people in my life weren't reading them. So, just for a community to talk to and share hobbies with, I guess you could say. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? I'd say I'm pretty lenient with what I read. I'll try anything once. I'm also fairly good at picking out the positives in things. I There's very few books that I've read that I say are all out terrible. There are books that I've read that just aren't for me, but nothing that I've read that I feel like I don't like this at all. I don't understand why anyone would like this kind of thing. What are you most excited for about this new channel? This goes back to what I was talking about with why did you start your channel, which is the community aspect of it. I'm really excited to have a community where I can talk about books with and share my opinions and get other people's, and we can just share ideas. Why do you love reading? I love reading because not only is it entertaining, but it's also a form of escapism, which I tend to use as a coping mechanism. So it helps me cope with the craziness that is my life, and it's also fun for me. So that's why I love reading. What book series got you into reading? I always cite this as being The Hunger Games. Yeah, I've never really hated reading, but the first time I remember reading a book and then kind of that sparking my interest in reading more so for fun was The Hunger Games. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Um, Honestly, I think I'd probably ask them how often they get burnt out, because I imagine after a while of making your job or your side hustle, whatever it is for them, making that into reading would start to feel like a chore instead of a hobby. So I just ask them how often they get burned out. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think I'm going to struggle a bit with getting used to being on camera. I'm not used to just talking into the void, which I don't think a lot of people are. So I'm not alone in that aspect, I imagine. Also, just getting used to the technical side of things and all that, and time management, since I do have 2 jobs. I'm going to start running a D&D campaign, and then this channel on top of it, and making time for reading as is. So I'm a little worried about that, but other than that, I'm really excited. When did you start reading? Like I said, the smartass answer to this is kindergarten, obviously. But I think I started reading, I read The Hunger Games in like 6th grade. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I'd say about around then is when I started reading for leisure. I'm turning 22 this year. So I'm 21 now, to give you an idea of how long I've been reading. Well, I guess that's doesn't help because in 2017 I kind of just stopped reading altogether after I lost someone very close to me, and I just recently picked it back up this year. I picked it up a little bit last year. I read like 2 books, and then this year I really got back into it. So I've been reading for a while. I just got burned out on life and stopped for a while. Where do you read? I typically read in my bed. It's the most comfy place for me to read. So, what kind of books do you like to read? I read mostly YA, if you can tell by the shelf behind me. Probably mostly YA fantasy, I guess, is what most of the books I'm currently reading would fall under. But I am working on branching out and trying new books, so that'll change soon, hopefully. And then, final question is, what does your book collection look like? I most of my books are still at my mom's house, so my book collection is a little weird here. So these are all the books that I bought essentially this year, except for Warm Bodies. That one I'm borrowing right now. I'm also missing like 2 books that I loaned out to some friends. But yeah, my collection here is a little weird. I'm hoping to bring over some of my favorites next time I'm home, just so I can have them up here with me. For now, though, my stuffed animals will help fill the gaps. And that is the Booktube Newbie tag. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you are able, make sure you go out and support your local bookstore. Alright, I will see you guys next Saturday. Thanks for watching. Bye!